A South Sudanese rebel group has freed 250 child soldiers it was using, including a girl as young as 9, the UN Children's Agency has said, but it warned that thousands were still being forced to fight in the country's civil war. The Cobra Faction is also set to release another 400 child soldiers in the next 2 days under a deal with the government, out of total of 3,000 it holds, UNICEF said. However, the scourge of child recruitment is far from over in South Sudan, with about 12,000 youngsters are still fighting in the ranks of the country's warring factions, the UN says. Civil war broke out in the world's youngest nation in December 2013, after President Salva Kiir accused his former deputy, rebel leader Riek Machar, of attempting a coup. Tens of thousands of people have been killed since, and 2 million have been forced to flee their homes. Another 4 million people face starvation. The violence has put paid to a law that Kiir and Machar signed in 2008 banning the use of child soldiers and setting a minimum age of 18 for recruitment or conscription. Earlier this month, UNICEF accused both the government and rebel groups of forcibly enrolling hundreds of children in their ranks in February alone. The government and the rebels have been accused of widespread atrocities and war crimes, including gang rapes, massacres, and attacks on aid organizations and peacekeepers. At a ceremony on Saturday in eastern Jonglei State, the released children's weapons and uniforms were exchanged for civilian clothes and they were taken to a center to be given food, shelter, and medical care. Among them were 4 girls, one as young as 9, UNICEF said. UNICEF and partners will then begin the process of tracing their families, and where necessary providing psychosocial support, the agency said. While we welcome freedom for the children, we are also deeply disturbed by the hundreds of children being abducted in Upper Nile and Unity states, it said, condemning their recruitment as a violation of human rights.